So I've been getting a lot of questions. Nick, what's an avatar? What's an angle? What's a desire? Like, people are confused about all of this in the creative process. And this is like probably one of the biggest mistakes a lot of you guys are making right now with creative testing when it comes down to Facebook ads and stuff. So we're going to try to go ahead and actually look at this in terms of how this all kind of flows through together. So we'll just pick something random. We'll just pick like Facebook ads, for example. I'll just be like the product we'll use. Let's see, Facebook ads agency, right? And we're gonna we're gonna kind of go through like, this is basically our product, and I'm gonna kind of go through a couple different desires, avatars, all of those good things. So you always start off with your product, and we also add something else here. Product. There we go. Start with your product. And then the first thing you want to do is your research to understand the different desires in the marketplace. So let's just say, for example, desire to scale ads. That's one of the reasons why people work with this. And then another one, or like another reason why people work with this, is desire to outsource to a qualified team. Boom. There we go. So we have some people that want to work with this because they have like this desire to scale. They're trying to scale really hard. They just lack the knowledge and stuff. And then some people, they just literally have a desire to outsource to a qualified team. So you start with your product, and then the next thing you like to look at is the different desires of your marketplace. All right. So this is us. We have our two different desires. Now, the next thing we need to start looking at is who has these desires. This is your customer avatar here. So the first one we'll have is Shopify store owners who are stuck at 100K per month. Boom. Then another one might be or let's not even do Shopify. Let's just do like lead gen business owners who are stuck at 1K a day in spend. All right. So I'm just kind of looking at who are the different customer avatars who have this desire. That's all I'm looking at. So we have our desire, and then who are the different people that have desire? We have our product, our desire, and we have our different people, our customer avatars and stuff like that. Now, from here, this is where I could start looking deeper into this in terms of, okay, we have our desire, we have our ideal audience, we have our product and everything. Now, let's start looking at some of the, like market sophistication here as well. And this is where it's like, what if they tried and failed with? So let's kind of go through, I don't know why I keep doing that. Let's go to the market sophistication side. So this is like basically Shopify store owners who are stuck at 100K a month, who has tried duplicating campaigns. Let's do who has tried. And again, these are things that they've tried and failed with. Who has tried UGC. And then the next one could be something like who has, I'm just gonna leave it like that because that's probably like part of the two. Let's actually do bid cap because I know it's a big one. Bid caps, cost caps. There we go. So they've tried these various things to achieve that success, right? And like, even if this is something like a regular product, whatever, regular like e-com product, for example, this is going to be, what are the other products they've used to try to satisfy that desire, that particular group of people right there. So the next thing you want to start doing it now is we can start writing our hooks. All right. And I'm going to show you all about hooks and angles, right? So if I want to go after people who have tried bid caps, Shopify store owners who are stuck at 100K a month, who have tried bid caps, I can start writing a couple different hooks. So I'm just going to call this hooks. Let me just do it like this. So one hook I could write was why bid caps are keeping you stuck, or why bid caps are keeping Shopify store owners stuck at 100K per month and how to prevent it. There we go. So that's just an example of a hook. Let's do another one. So this is also another one right here where it's addressing the sophistication, but it's not calling out which strategy they're currently using right now. So one way to grab people's attention that's basically has already tried a few products and failed at certain products is to go ahead and look at it from the perspective of introducing something new, a new idea, something like that. And that makes people realize, oh wait, this is not bid caps. So let's just call this new ad creative that is helping Shopify store owners break past 100K per month. Boom. So if they've failed and tried bid caps and cost caps, then these are two hooks we can actively use to grab their attention. All right. So one way is to call out what they're currently using and basically just saying how it's terrible, it's really bad, and here's how to like prevent that. And another way to go about it is just simply introducing a totally new idea and calling that out, because then it makes me realize, oh, if I've been sold on bid caps, then this is a new strategy that's helping Shopify store owners break past 100K a month. So they're both basically saying the same thing. Just one of them is going after the solution that they're already actively doing, and another one's just introducing a whole nother solution. And because we're calling it out in the hook, they realized, oh, okay, cool, this is gonna be something new. It's not gonna be the same thing I've been doing. So we have our product, we have our desire, we have our customer avatar, we have a hook now. So this is gonna be your hook. So let's just say we want to use this hook. Now we can start looking at angles. Okay, so an angle is just a different way to say the hook. So here we could do the 3 new ad creatives. So this is measure the size of the claim. So measure the size is like a number, right? And you can do like 3 new ad creatives, or these ad creatives produce $355,000 a month for Shopify store owners. Ooh, I like that one. This ad creative produces 300K per month for Shopify store owners. So measuring the size of the claim, and it's gonna be your different angles. And I have 10 angles, or I think 10 or 12 angles in my ebook. If you want to download my ebook, ads.scalebook.com, where I go over this whole process in an ebook format. It's literally only $29, and it's probably going to be the best ebook you've ever downloaded regarding copywriting and fundamentals of ads. Don't take my word for it. It's literally the 600 people that's already bought the book. So another angle can be measure to speed. New ad creative doubles, or new ad creative helps this new ad creative. Let's see, I forgot how I want to say it. Helps Shopify store owners break past 100K per month in less than 7 days. There we go. So these are 2 different angles, and I'm gonna give you guys one more because I actually really want to showcase one more. Boss Facebook advertiser reveals the ad creative that scales Shopify store owners past 100K per month. So again, this is an authority angle. This is a speed angle right here. So different angles is taking the base hook you have, and you're just creating different ways to say that hook. It's the same hook, just new ways attached to it. So like measure the size of the claim, which we went over, measure the speed of the claim, measure, like I said, like use an authority figure in it. So these are going to be your different, what I would say, your angles and stuff like that. So you have your angles, you have your personas or your avatars, you have your different desires. And what we want to do as we're creative testing and stuff like that is we want to take big swings at these things. So for example, we don't want to be doing like what a lot of people will do is, this is the correct way to do it. Where a lot of people do is they'll just create an ad, awesome ad I created. And then they're like, all right, I need to start testing, creative testing. And they'll literally just go ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to test a color. And they duplicate an image. And like, this is the shit their thing looks like. Hey, we're going to test a red one versus a green one. That's it. And that's what some of you guys' creative testing looks like. It's like, for me, I'm looking more at the high level here. I'm looking at, okay, here's our product. Here's our different desires. Now let's choose what persona, like let's choose a persona, something they've tried and failed at. And sometimes there's nothing, like sometimes it's a persona that hasn't really tried anything, that's not well known, and that'll just be it. So like maybe it's just nothing. They haven't tried anything yet. And if they haven't tried anything yet, then our hook will look like something like this. There we go. That's the hook. That's literally gonna be the hook right there if they haven't tried anything else. Why don't I need to call out the mechanism or the thing they're failing with right now? Because they haven't tried anything yet. So we can just be very direct to stage 1 sophistication. So we want to take these big swings at solving this desire. So we'll look in, okay, what's the most confidence we have with what customer avatar we should do? Okay. Then from there, from our research, do we have any confidence? And it's like, yeah, they've tried a ton of bid caps and cost caps. So let's focus on some hooks around that. And then we might test like 1 or 2 different hooks and different like angles around that. So we might test all of this stuff that's related to this, and then kind of going all the way up to desire to scale ads. And then there we go. So this would be like literally 4 different ads right here, because it's all under that same umbrella right here. So it's like, boom, we'll test these 4 angles, or these 3 angles. Technically it's this right here. So we'll test these 3 things, and then these are going to be our big swings, right? And when we take these big swings, this is going to do a lot better than literally trying to test things like color. And if these don't work, cool, let's go back up. Have they tried anything else? No, they haven't tried anything else. So let's try this one now, and then boom, and we'll test this one. And if that fails, then cool, let's go back up. All right, we're not having any success with Shopify store owners. Do we have to stick to that customer avatar? Because if we have to stick with that customer avatar, then we may look at, okay, what are other desires we can go after around that? But if we don't have to stick with that customer avatar, then what are other customer avatars we can focus on? And that's going to be very dependent on your situation. I can't really say yes or no of like what's going to be, do you have to stick with that customer avatar or not? But that's one thing right there that I'd be looking at. But yeah, so this is a great example right here of looking at your product, your desire, your customer avatar, your kind of like sophistication level, and then looking at your hooks and then angles. That's all the key things that I think a lot of people in the comments have been asking about. So hopefully this explains it all for you guys and helps you make those big swings in your ad account. And that way you're not testing little things like, oh, is this red or blue? Like, which one works better? It's like, no, fuck that. We want to focus on the high level stuff, the big different desires across our marketplace, the different customer avatars, the different things they've tried and failed with, then the different type of angles we can attack on that. And then once we find the solid things that's scaling up performance and crushing it for us, then we can look at little things like, hey, maybe red's better, maybe blue's better, maybe, you know, green's better. Little things like that. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you want me to come in your ad accounts, do all the research, plan out all of this for you, create the ads, film the ads of our content creators, and actually put them in your account and start to scale your business moving forward. We work specifically with brands doing at least $100,000 a month in revenue, and we've helped 4 brands now scale to 7 figures a month, and we'd love to help you become the next one. And if you're making less than 100K a month, my mentorship is a great opportunity to hop on one-on-one calls with me, group calls, community chat with multiple other Shopify store owners and brand owners and stuff like that, and an intermediate to Facebook ads course. So click the link below to have Nick Theriot mentor you. And with that being said,